Alright, here's a couple of complex number questions. The first one, they just ask you to, well, they both ask you to simplify. The first one to multiply, and it'd be very similar to if you just had anything like this, you're going to FOIL it. So in the first one, you'd have 6 plus root minus 16, and 2 plus root minus 64. One of the things you have to do before you do the FOIL is make sure you get rid of the square root of the negative number. So that's going to be the same thing as 6 plus the root of 16 times the root of minus 1, or 6 plus 4 and the root of minus 1 is I. And then similarly on the other one, you'll have 2 plus 8i. Now you can FOIL things. So you get 12 plus 48i plus 8i plus 32i squared. So you have 12 plus 56i plus, now here, I squared is the same thing as negative 1. So that would be plus a negative 32. So if I have 12 and I lose 32, I'd be down 20 plus 56i. So that's how you do number 1. Number 2 is a dividing question. And when you're dividing things with that have an I in them, you can't have an I on the bottom. So the method that we used in class was to take and multiply top and bottom by the conjugate of this thing. And the conjugate says just change the middle sign. So it'd be minus 8 plus 4i. And I have to multiply that on the top and the bottom. And the purpose of doing that is just to get rid of that I on the bottom there. Okay, now we'll FOIL the whole top thing. So it'll be a minus 48i plus 32i. Oh no, there's no I there. 6 times minus 8 is minus 48. Plus, boy, I can't multiply. 6 times 4 is 24i. Minus 8i plus 4i squared. That's what I have on the top. And then on the bottom, I'll have 64 minus 32i plus 32i, and then minus 16i squared. So these two cancel. On the top, let me simplify that. I'd have minus 48, 24 minus 8 would be 16, so plus 16i. And then this I squared is negative 1. Negative 1 times 4 would be a minus 4. I'll need to do some more simplifying on the top there. But on the bottom, I've got 64. Now I squared is a negative 1, so negative 1 times negative 16 would be a positive 16. So on the top, I've got minus 52 plus 16i, and on the bottom, I've got 80. Feeling pretty good there. There's no i's on the bottom, that's good. But I think 4 will divide into all of those things. So you could do it like this, factor of 4 out of the top. Maybe I'll factor minus 4 out. And so I'll get 13 minus 4i. And then if I factor the bottom one to have a 4 in it, it'd be 4 times 20. So the 4's will cancel. So I'd be left with negative 13 minus 4i all over 20. Or I'm running out of room. Maybe I shouldn't have multiplied or factored the minus out. I'm just going to multiply it back in. Minus 13 plus 4i all over 20. That's what I get for that one. Hopefully that helps.